Hi everybody, it's Chartsky back with part 2 from the morning session on March 27, 2017. Now, this is embarrassing, I'll tell you. But I'm going to show you these 3 or 4 days and what we do in the trading room, warts and all. You'll hear more about this at the end of the video, but today we had a very, I guess, semi-hysterical low volume morning following last Friday's congressional vote. The markets were uncertain, they were fearful, and I made some mistakes. So here they are, as they happened in the live trading room. All right, we're in the S&P. Looking for 3 points. Thought it would make weak new highs. Market destruction price actions tell us make weak new highs and turn back in the range, and that's what we're expecting. Looking for a spot to get long in the euro. 109.200 is my buy in the euro. If it'll get down there for 16 ticks. Just couldn't quite get into gold. I'm not going to raise gold any. I may raise the euro a little. Let's come up to 109.220 in the euro. 109.220 in the euro, buy for 16 ticks. There we go. 16 ticks all out. Let's just take gold off, okay? This is a big old spike. So and let's give him a chance. $16 ticks all out in the euro. Looking for 3 points in the S&P. Having to manufacture trades, looks like, in this hysteria, uncertainty, great deal of fear. Here comes the S&P, right back into the range like it should. Couldn't quite get into gold. I guess I can make this a little bit closer. Not interested in crude oil now. Same thing. You have tremendous spikes. Computer spikes in these ranges, and it's going to be hard to get anything in those markets. You have to wait in the S&P. I thought it was getting ready to turn down pretty good. You saw how easy it turned down. But it's aggressive to very aggressive, which means that if it does turn up hard and strong, we may have to take a loss to get out of it. small loss. I'm not going to take 4 points, but you got to have a hard stop in on every trade. Oops, sorry about that. I didn't mark the euro, did I? $16 ticks all out in the euro, 3 points all out in the S&P. Nothing in crude oil, nothing in gold. This S&P would be a good candidate for an add-on B. All right, the euro's trying to dink its way up. If we can get the euro, I may just drop the S&P's target a little bit. We'll have to see. Awful lot of whip in the S&P. May not want to even go 3 points for a while. The longer we hold it, the longer we're exposed to a potential spike. Come on, euro, dink on up there. All right, let's go to break even in the euro. It's gotten pretty good little couple of dinks on up there. S&P may be trying to come down finally. Remember, 38.25. That old pivot high was going to be pretty solid. Made a run and got under it here, what, last candle. All right, I'm going to knock the S&P target down to a 2-point trade. 2 points. It's on the clock now. Two points is the target in the S&P, and it's on the clock, and we may scratch it here. Yep, scratch, straight scratch. May have to take a loss and reverse. 4 points. Take 4 and reverse and buy. All right, 3 points to the upside. We got the move, and it looks like it's coming up. So we had to eat 4 ticks to get out of it, but we reversed. Looking at 3 points to the upside. Still aggressive to very aggressive. But we knew if it turned up, we may have to take a small loss. And we may knock it down to 2 points. Need to see some follow through here. To the upside in the S&P, need to see some follow through. There we go. That's a good little push up. Come on. You can do it. You don't get married to a position like the short in the S&P there, okay? It was clear that wasn't going to work. I was wrong trying to do that. It was worth trying. We risked a point for 3 points. Of course, we knocked it down to 2, but it's still 2 to 1 or 3 to 1. And now we've reversed. Prices tell us it wants to go up, so fine, we'll be buyers. This Euro's just having a hard time doing anything, getting to the top of its range, which is what I'm hoping it'll do. Give us our 16 ticks and we can be out. I don't like this in the S&P. I'm going to go to +1 in the Euro, make it a free trade, and concentrate on this S&P dome a little bit. We're picking up volume, which is good. 11 o'clock, wow, it's gotten here fast. All right, I'm going to knock the S&P down to a 2-point trade, 2-point target in the S&P. And we may just have to take a smaller target in the Euro. It's just having trouble getting to the top of the range. I'm not giving up on it yet, though. We're at +1 in the Euro, a free trade. See if this guy won't just turn up and give us 2 points. See if the Euro won't turn up and give us our 16 ticks. We've had to wait this morning, be patient, sit through some break-evens. I'm about to get out of the S&P. I'm taking a tick and I'm reversing. All right, let's see if we can reverse right here. Should be able to. There we go. 2 points coming down now. Just doesn't seem to have it in it. If it'll come right back down to this old pivot high, which is this strong level of support, we'll get our 2 points. That Euro's trying to give us 16 ticks. That'd be a nice trade to finish. Boys, come close. Man, 1 tick away. We'll be able to do a lot if we can get that euro trade finished. S&P won't mean very much. It'll be icing on the cake. Oops. Look at this. Trying to catch it. So many. Trying to catch a buy. Trying to catch a sell. These are very dangerous markets. Very easy to lose a lot in. And yet we're still up just a little. Looking for the euro to help us do better. Come on. One more tick. $31 3/4 should be really solid up there in the S&P. It could tick through to 32, but all right, we got the euro finally. That was a big one. Now let's see what we can get here in the S&P. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to scratch the S&P and do an add-on. Scratch the S&P and do an add-on. Let's get out first. All right. 30 3/4, 31 3/4. It wants to do this way, we'll do it. Another scratch, man alive. That's all right. He should get up there and touch 31 3/4, so may want to do the halvesies, but I'm going to do halves. 30 half, 31 half. 30 half, 31 half. 2 points from 30 half. Do a little add-on here. Well, crude oil shot up there, hadn't it? Man alive. All right. 30 half, and that's all we get is the first. That's all we get. Man alive. Crude oil is just, I don't want to fool with that. Let's just do the S&P. Looks like all we're going to get is the front end of it. Dad burn it. Well, that's all right. It's better than nothing. Look at all those trades. That's just too many trades. This market is just hysterical today. We're going to come out okay, I guess, but it's the thing about add-ons, sometimes you don't get the second part, but when you do, it's almost like a gift. We're not done yet. It's got to get down to that support at 38 1/4. And it'll get down there. We just can't tell exactly when. Looks like we're going to get stuck with just a part position on the add-on. That's all right though. I mean, this is the bad part. The bad part of a trade is we get a profit with not as much as we wanted. That's a good problem to have. Hadn't touched it yet. Still alive. I mean, we've got a great morning adding up thanks to that Euro trade. +1 in the S&P. It touched our target. Now if it comes back, we'll just go all in up there at 31.5, but I don't think it will. I think it'll touch 28.25 and we'll be out with 2 points on part of an add-on. That's okay. There we go. Well, we got part of it. And we'll just mark the chart up. That's still a good morning. So let's see if there's any questions. If there are, we'll deal with those, and otherwise, let's call it a day. Yeah, let's call it a day, but let's call it what it was, which is a very, very embarrassing day for me. But I still make mistakes, and I make quite a few this morning. In no particular order, I guess. First on my mind is way too many trades. I think I mentioned that in the video there in the trading room. I realized a little bit too late that I had taken or called way too many trades. Yeah, the markets were uncertain and they were fearful and they weren't moving after the Friday before's congressional vote or non-vote on the health care bill. But I should have seen that. I should have seen what price action was screaming and adjusted what I was doing accordingly. Another mistake was I was looking for a 3-point counter trend move in a dead S&P market. Come on, that's not going to happen. I should have recognized that. While looking for that move, kind of getting tunnel vision, I guess, with it. I was late to get out. We wound up having to take a 4-tick loss on a trade I should have scratched, and not only that, we were late on getting into the move up. And while doing all of that wrong with the S&P market, to compound everything, I missed a great buy in crude oil. And by the way, did I mention way too many trades? So I guess these are close to newbie mistakes. And I wanted you to see them, warts and all, to know that I still make mistakes. I think all traders make mistakes. The key is to cut down on your mistakes, be able to read price action and the market structure, and take what the markets are given. Anybody says I don't show mistakes, all you'll ever have to do is send them to this video to watch. Now, I guess the worst mistake of all was showing bad habits to those in the live trading room. I try and avoid that at all costs, and I didn't do a very good job today. The good news is that we did okay overall. So Here's the CFTC disclaimer. It's very important and I urge you to read it. And even after watching this video, if you're still interested in joining us or want more information, you can visit my blog at www.chartsky.com or send me an email to chartskytrades@gmail.com. Thanks for watching.
Let's roll. Hey, let's be careful out there.